There are about 90,000 missing people in the US alone at any given time. Most cases will remain cold as people disappear into different lives, some filled with unimaginable terrors. A small percentage of people, though, are able to escape and be free to tell their story. In this video, we are going to look at 5 people who went missing but were eventually found. Number 1. Amanda Eller. Amanda Eller is a 35-year-old yoga instructor and physical therapist who became lost while on a hike in the Makawu Forest Reserve on May 8, 2019. On May 25, 2019, a rescue helicopter found Eller walking barefoot between 2 waterfalls and waving her arms. Rescuers found her with minor injuries, 15 pounds lighter and otherwise in stable condition. Her career as a physical therapist, as well as knowledge of yoga techniques and of the local vegetation, are what saved her life. Number 2. Jamie Claus. Nearly 3 months after her parents were shot and killed in their Wisconsin home on October 15, 2018, investigators found their missing daughter, 13-year-old Jamie Claus, more than 60 miles away from where she disappeared the night of their murder. Claus approached a woman who was walking her dog around 5 p.m. and the woman recognized her immediately and took her to a nearby neighbor's house to call 911. The authorities arrived on the scene and had a male suspect in custody 10 minutes later. The accused kidnapper and murderer Jake Patterson confessed to kidnapping and murders. On March 27, 2019, Patterson pleaded guilty to 2 counts of intentional homicide and 1 count of kidnapping and was sentenced to life. Number 3. Jan Groberg. When Jan was just 12 years old, neighbor and family friend Robert B. Burstow took Jan from her house, claiming he was taking her horseback riding. In reality, he took her to Mexico and married her. As the FBI investigated this case, they discovered that Burstow had intimate relationships with Jan's parents just to get close to her. He ended up getting caught and entered a plea deal. He went to prison for 45 days. In 1976, he somehow took her again, this time making it look like she ran away from home. A little over 3 months later, they were able to track him. Unfortunately, Jan says she's been violated more than 200 times during that time period. Number 4. Angela Hernandez. Angela Hernandez was traveling from Oregon to California to visit family when she suddenly went missing. Her family could not reach Hernandez on the phone, so they contacted the authorities on July 6th. Eventually, 2 hikers in California noticed the wrecked remains of Hernandez's SUV at the bottom of a cliff. After calling the police, Hernandez was found alive in a rocky spot on the mountains after being missing 7 days. She used the radiator hose from her car to siphon water from a nearby creek while awaiting rescue. Number 5. Elizabeth Smart. Elizabeth Smart's kidnapping was so big that it was talked about all across America. In 2002, a former handyman hired by Smart's parents broke into their home. Brian David Mitchell, who had gone by Emmanuel to the Smart family, abducted Smart while she slept in a bed next to her younger sister, Mary Catherine, who pretended to sleep so that the intruder would not harm them. Only 14 years old, Smart was taken from her home for 9 months. It wasn't until then that Mary Catherine realized the man who had entered their bedroom was in fact Emmanuel. When police released a sketch of the handyman which aired on Larry King Live and America's Most Wanted, Mitchell's family recognized his likeness and provided the police with additional photos. While walking on the street, disguised in a wig and veil, someone recognized Mitchell and his accomplice, Wanda Lean Barzee. The police were notified and Smart finally reunited with her family. Today, Smart is involved with activism and journalism geared towards ending human trafficking.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and leave a like. Peace.